Welcome to Gino's Comic the Comic podcast. And here's our man, Gino.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the podcast. Damn, I love that song. I fucking sing it in the shower sometimes. It's tremendous. So the first thing we got to do before we do anything is bring in the world's greatest co-host, Bubby.
What up?
What's up, Bubby? Remember, everyone, everybody needs a Bubby. All right, so Bub, I was using the GPS today, and I use Waze. I don't know if you're familiar with Waze.
Yeah, I
and
do.
so Waze is fed by the people that use it. So if you see a cop on the side of the road or something, you let them know, and then they let everybody know. And so I have been using Waze for years, but I never participate in the thing. And
You're a user.
I'm always in a hurry, I guess. I don't know why, but and now they have made this damn thing so simple. Like on the way, I'm using it, and it's like, hey, there's a cop half a mile up the road. And right as I got up there, it said, is he still there or is he not still there? And all you got to do is push a button. So I let people know that the cop was still there and the broken down car was gone. And I feel like I finally have given back to society. The first time in my life, I think I helped the world just a little bit for the first time ever.
Yes.
So I can't wait. I'm going to use it on the way home, and I know how to go home, but I'm going to use it on the way home just to participate some more. So that's where we're at with that. So
Yes.
as you know, one of, Bubby's favorite part of this show is his part. He could care less about the rest of this, but he only does it so that because we let him tell a joke.
Yeah.
And he doesn't even really tell the joke. He
No.
just so you know, he reads it off a teleprompter because he sucks at telling jokes.
Horrible.
So we had to put it up word for word on a screen right in front of him.
I'll probably still screw it up.
So probably, but that's okay. And this is, if you're not familiar, on my comedy page, which is Gino at Gino Comedy on Facebook. I post a stupid joke every day, and they're not original jokes. They're jokes people send me that are just, the idea is so stupid that they're funny. And so now we had to give Bubby a segment because he kept bitching he didn't have his own segment. So I decided that we're going to let him read the stupid joke of the week. So we just go back. And like I said, if you want to get the stupid jokes, you could go on there. And you can also view the video of the podcast on the comedy page. You can also hear the podcast anywhere you get your podcast, iHeart, Spotify. Anywhere you get your podcast, you can hear the podcast.
Right.
So now, because he's over here ready to kill me because I won't let him go, Bubby is going to do the stupid joke of the week.
All right. Here we go. I'm going to try not to screw this up. Try. Okay. An 8-year-old girl went to the office with her father on Take Your Kid to Work Day. And as they were walking around the office, the young girl started to cry and getting very cranky. Her father asked, "What's wrong with him?" And the staff gathered around. She sobbed loudly, and Dad said, "Where are all the clowns that you said you worked with?" That's good.
Kids will do that to you, too. So, okay.
Yeah, they're very
It's
honest.
good enough, too bad. Maybe not at the end.
I
But
get a little bit there.
Okay.
It wasn't too bad.
Not too bad. So that was stupid joke of the week. All right. So now that we've done that, let's get to the important shit right now and bring in our guests.
Yeah, the real comedian.
Yes, the real comedian. So our guest tonight came in second in the Pittsburgh Stand-Up Comedy Contest 2019, I believe. I'm all screwed up because 2020 didn't exist in comedy. So it was 2019. And with nothing further, I give you a very funny comedian, Will Ness.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me. And might I say, clown, my second favorite Pittsburgh insult, right after Jagoff. When you hit clown just right with that Pittsburgh accent, it is the best.
There's a lot of clowns.
Yeah.
Clowning.
Yeah, absolutely. So when I asked you to come on the podcast, I had no idea you moved to California. Why?
Well, actually, I moved to Oregon.
Oh.
Oh, you're in Oregon?
Yeah, same time zone.
Why
yeah,
did
I'm
I think
born in Oregon.
California?
Yeah, I thought.
I don't know. I can't really read that well. So why Oregon?
It was my wife's fault.
Well, why didn't you just get rid of the wife?
Uh,
You had
then
to
I
move.
got nothing, man.
I
It's
hear
just,
you.
just me in a box.
Nice.
I hear that. Yeah, so that's 3 hours behind us, huh?
Yep.
I don't know.
Still a
That'd be
bright
so
sunny
weird.
day here.
Bright sun. Yeah, jealous a little. How's the weather out there?
And right now it's hot.
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, it's usually pretty rainy. I'll tell you when it's the best. It's the best at football season because I get to wake up at 10 o'clock and the games are started.
Oh wow, that's
Oh,
yeah.
that's true, huh? I didn't think about that.
And then the last one's done at 6, and I just have the rest of my night to enjoy. I don't have to go to bed. I got
I'm
at
jealous
least
a little.
4 more good drinking hours.
Right.
Now I'm thinking about moving to Oregon.
Yeah, that's a hell of a deal, right?
Right?
It is. I don't know anything about. All I know is the Portland Trailblazers. That's the only thing I know about Oregon. That is in
That's all you need to know.
Portland is in Oregon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought I got that right.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, that's right.
I didn't pay much attention in geography class in school. I didn't pay much attention in any class in school, which is how I ended up a comedian. So I don't know, but so I don't know if you're familiar with what we do here, but we have what we call our 5 questions segment. These are the important world-changing topics that we're going to ask you about. You can help guide a lost soul with these, and you may or may not be able to run for president, depending on how you answer some of these. And I've said many times on here that I can no longer run for president since I admitted I liked Hawaiian pizza on here. People really hate the pineapple for some reason, but Todd
Yeah,
in
You're
particular.
not going to get anyone reaching across the aisle for that.
No, they won't vote for me now because I like Hawaiian
no.
pizza. Todd barely stayed on the show after I told him I liked pineapple on my pizza. I had to
you
convince
probably
him to
called you a
stay.
clown.
And a jagoff. That is true. All right, so our first question that we want to ask you is, do you prefer ribbed condoms or regular condoms?
Well, I was raised Catholic, so neither. Plus, it takes all the sport out of it, like all the danger. I didn't get to live through the 70s and I have to use condoms. That just doesn't seem fair.
That's a good point.
But if I have to choose, I'll go with a regular. I'm not fancy. I'm a no frills guy. Plus, I look at the ribbing like it's like bowling with bumpers. You might bowl a perfect game, but you had help. There's an asterisk, Not that I'm that great in bed, but I want the chance to put in the work and earn it. So I'm going regular.
That's where we differ. I want her to have a good time. I don't give a shit if it's my fault or not.
Right.
And actually, I really don't care that much if she has a good time, honestly. But they seem to like the rib condoms, so that's why I kind of like them. And I was raised Catholic also, but I, having been a victim of 3 child support payments, I like condoms now. A little bit different. Different view.
Oh my God, I feel you there.
Oh my God. And I'll never forget, I was going to the court for, she wanted more money or something I had to go down there for, and my mother was still alive, and my mother said, well, just tell him, and she meant the judge, just tell him that you have the kids as much as she does, and you shouldn't have to pay more. And I said, him? Who's him? She said, the judge. I go, there's no men in that entire building. The only man in that building is the cop with the gun on his hip. Everyone else is there is a woman, and you're automatically a piece of shit the moment you walk in there. So I don't know where you get this. I'm just going to stand there, keep my mouth shut, and pray to God they don't throw me in jail. And that's what they did not throw me in jail. I thought they were going to, but they did not.
That's why Gino keeps his condoms in his wallet, because you just keep
Yes.
them right next to the money, because it's a choice between it's one or the other. You can't have both.
That's exactly right.
It's one or the other.
Or you could just go to the Asian lady and you don't have to worry because she just does that and you're done. Like you don't have to worry about getting her pregnant.
You got to go to the professionals.
Yes. And for $50, it's not a bad deal. Well, 30's for the massage, and then you throw her another 20 and you get the
Yeah,
joke.
because you're a classy guy.
Oh,
You
absolutely.
know.
Yeah. If she's going to grab you there, you should at least tip her $20. That's how I see it.
Absolutely.
I mean, we tipped the waitress almost that much, and she didn't touch us.
Yeah, not
She
once.
was very hot, but she did not touch us.
She was hot.
So, the $20 is well worth it. Besides, it's just bad business not to get the happy ending, in my opinion.
In this economy, I mean, I
if
feel
you're
like
going
you
to
got
pay
to.
30, right, for the massage, it's just bad business not to throw the extra 20. But that's just my thought. So our second question for you is, and this one I find very difficult, is do you prefer yoga pants or volleyball shorts? On women, of course, not to wear.
Right.
As I said,
Now-
maybe I suspect. I'm sure you wouldn't confuse that, but some people might.
Now everyone's going to read into my pause like I was rethinking.
He's like, but I like the way the yoga pants make me feel.
But the answer is definitely volleyball shorts. And it is due to the degree of difficulty. Like, anybody can pull off yoga pants. I could throw on a pair of yoga pants and look like I have dancer's legs all of a sudden, you know? But if you put in the work to strut around in volleyball shorts or just have that amazing confidence, either way, you're doing better than me. And that's why I choose volleyball shorts.
Mm,
I'm with you on that.
That's a good
I
point,
agree.
yeah.
Plus, you see more skin in volleyball shorts.
yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And the more skin I see, the better. I don't even care what part. I don't care if I just see an ankle, back of a knee. I don't really care as long as I see something.
Every time I'm at the gym and someone is wearing those shorts, it is a distraction.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
I'm on the fence. Like, do I want you to look like I like looking at it, but I'm here to do something and you are distracting me from it. Like, I can't get it done.
I did a show at this casino in Connecticut, and I'll never forget it. Not because the show went well, but because when I was walking around the casino after, there was this young lady who was wearing a T-shirt and those shorts, and and they were spray painted on,
Oh.
and she had one of the best asses I've ever seen in my life. And I've thought about her a couple times when I was at the Asian lady. Trying to help her along because it was just unbelievable.
If you got on those shorts and you've got those tattoos on the back of your leg,
Oh, yeah.
Oh my.
that's not fair.
Yeah. Right. That's it. Oh my. Yeah. I'm with you.
Yes.
Damn.
And I don't know where you
Oh.
stand on this, but if you throw the ankle bracelet on, that bumps it up like another half a notch for me. I don't know why. I'm a big fan when the leg's good with the ankle bracelet.
The best is bad girls, right?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know what the tattoo.
likes
I
the
think,
back.
you're showing your age a little bit there, Gino. Like, that was the hot girl from the 90s with the ankle
I'll
bracelet.
bang hot girl from 90. I don't even care what she looks like now. I'll picture her then. Yes, I'm okay with that. I've told you, and I've mentioned it many times on this show, that I would bang Betty White, and she's 99. So my standards aren't all that high, Will. Not that Betty's not hot for 99. She's pretty hot, but
I was going to say that's kind of mean for Bet. I mean, I'm sure she'd feel differently about it.
Oh,
we've
saying
tried.
That's a step
I've
down
sent
for
her.
Betty.
Yeah, she won't answer any of my messages. I can't find out.
Send her a headshot. Come on.
The damn nursing home keeps saying she's asleep whenever I try calling, so I don't know what to do, but I'll get a hold of her one way or another. Yeah, so our third question, and I don't know if they have either one of these places in Oregon, but here in Pittsburgh they do. Hardee's or Rallies?
All right. being raised in Pennsylvania and living in Pittsburgh for 12 years, I'm almost embarrassed to say this, but I've never eaten at either of them.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm more of a DQ grill and chill guy.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, I like DQ. I agree
Grill
with
and
you
chill.
on that. Yeah,
Like-
you kind of went off the board there, but I like that.
Grill
I
and
like
chill, he
DQ.
said.
I know it's not
actually
fair.
I like Hardee's and Rallies too. So, come on, if they have food, I like it pretty much. As long as it's not called
Absolutely.
salads or us, I'll eat there.
And if it's my anniversary or like a special occasion, like Wendy's, I'll wear a shirt and tie to Wendy's. That's a classy establishment.
We almost ate at Wendy's on the way here.
Yeah, we did.
Because no one had a
Nobody-
open dining
yeah.
room. We were real close to eating at Wendy's. And
Plus, when you get the tie, when you get the necktie after fast food, it gives you something to dab the sweat off of your forehead
Oh,
when you're
yeah.
having the diarrhea. Yeah.
absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. Now I want to point out I'm gonna put Todd on blast here a little bit because Will it feels bad that he's never eaten at Hardee's or Rallies. Todd misspelled Hardee's on the teleprompter.
But nobody can see it but you.
Yeah, but I know, and now the entire viewing audience knows that you don't know how to spell Hardee's.
You prick, you threw him right under the bus.
Absolutely. And he's a Pittsburgher through and through. And there's only one Hardee's in Pittsburgh. It's in Millville. It's the only Hardee's. You got to go all the way to Millville to eat at Hardee's. Rallies, I don't know if there are any other ones, but they just opened one in Penn Hills about a year ago. And I live there, so I go there a decent amount. It's pretty good. They used to have them all over the place, I think, when I was younger, but now they just have that one, I think.
There's a Hardee's South Waynesburg. There's a Hardee's in Waynesburg.
Is there?
Yeah.
Waynesburg.
Yeah, I know. PA, but
Yeah.
and yeah.
It's almost.
Do
West
Hardee's and
Virginia.
Rallies have ice cream at them? Because that's a big determining factor for me.
I know. I believe they both do.
I think Hardee's
I
does.
know Rallies definitely does. I believe Hardee's does too. You an ice cream
All
guy?
right.
It's been a
Oh,
while.
yeah.
It's been a little while.
You ever put ice cream on your? Never mind. On a date, a girlfriend?
Oh.
I thought you were going to say French fries, but that still works. I put it on my French fries.
Actually, yeah. I'm thinking about that now. What about French fries and ice cream? Okay.
You never dipped your French fries in the ice cream? That's the best.
I have not. Yes, I've
Oh, yeah,
seen
I've
that,
done that
but I have
before.
not done that.
I've done that, or the milkshake. Dip the fries in a milkshake.
Oh, yeah.
Do that at
Really?
McDonald's all the time. Oh yeah, it's tremendous.
I'm missing out. I guess I don't.
Yes. How'd you not know about
I don't know. I mean, I've seen people do it. I was like, I wasn't quite sure of it.
it? Maybe you should come back to Pittsburgh and Bobby should go to Oregon.
I mean, there's literally no reason not to do so many French fries. You just try with one. It's not
Yeah,
like you're gonna
you're right.
not have French fries after that.
You're right. You're right. And because I ordered a large. I didn't order a small for sure.
Yeah, there's-
I have plenty.
Neither one of us are getting a small fry.
No.
What's the point? My son came home the other day with a drink from McDonald's that was medium size. I go, "What is wrong with you?" He goes, "What?" I go, "Why wouldn't you get a large?" He goes, "Well, I didn't want a large. That's all I want." I go, "So? They're the same price." He goes, "They are?" I go, "Dude, all drinks have been $1 at McDonald's for like the last 3 or 4 years." He goes, "I didn't realize that." I go, "Oh my God, I failed as a father." Like, how did you not know this? All drinks are, so it doesn't matter if you think you only want a small. You order the large, and then if you want a little more, it's there. And if you don't, you just throw it out. So what? Same price.
I blame the schools, Gino.
You think it's
They're
the
just not
school's
teaching
fault?
the kids the things they need to know.
It's because they give them that little milk carton. That's probably why. Turner's here, of course, but I don't know what they do in Oregon. But here it's Turner's.
Oh yeah, I remember the Turners. You
But it's
talk to
this
me like I
big.
didn't grow up in PA. I know the Turners.
I'm just hoping you still have some Pittsburgh left in you is all I'm hoping.
I'm wearing an Icy Light shirt as we speak, so you can't see it. but
I
it's-
can't because there it is.
Okay.
And you can't see it. I'm wearing a Gino's Comic to Comic podcast
Yeah.
shirt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, there it is. The Buccos.
Yeah, it's the old school.
The worst
Buccos
team
Icy
we
Light
have.
shirt. Yeah.
The worst sports team in Pittsburgh is the shirt you wore.
Yeah, but it's the best one to cheer for wherever you are because no one hates a Pirates fan ever,
That's a
except for
very
another Pirates fan.
that's a very good point. No one's against us.
No.
'Cause we suck. Did you? Not, now that that's coming up, did you see the worst play I've ever seen in baseball?
I saw it.
So, I've been playing organized softball for 40-some years. I coached Little League ball. I've been watching baseball my whole life. And the Pirates last week did the dumbest play that I've ever seen in my entire life. I would yell at if I was coaching the 5- and 6-year-olds again, I would be mad at them for what the Pirates did. The guy's on first, and there's a guy on there's a guy on second, that's it. And the ball's hit to the first baseman. There's 2 outs, and all he has to do, now he's in front of the bag, but all he has to do is turn around and step on the bag, inning's over. But he decides since he's in front of the bag, he's going to tag the runner who's coming down the line. But then the runner stops and starts running back toward home. So he chases him. And then when they get to home, the guy at second kept running the whole time. So the guy at second, as he's thinking about tagging the guy at second's coming into home. So instead of tagging the guy, he throws the ball to the catcher. The catcher drops it. It rolls away. The guy's safe. They pick it up, throw the ball into right field, and the batter ends up at second base. And then he scored. So they gave up 2 runs with 2 outs
I saw it.
on a force out. All you have to do, I don't know if anybody told him, but okay, you didn't step on the bag, you got caught up, you chased the guy all the way back to home, okay. But then the guy fell down, the base runner fell down right in front of you. Why are you worried about the runner? Because the run can't score if you just tag the guy, it's a force out. I would have been yelling at 5-year-olds for that. And this guy is a professional baseball player playing baseball his entire life and doesn't know any of that apparently, or he forgot. I don't know what happened.
He had an interview the next day and said he just lost his mind. He just forgot and just lost where he was at. I'm like, you're a professional. How do you do that?
I have no idea. But all right, I should. This is a comedy show, not a rail against a pirate show. Sorry about that. You brought it up.
There was someone in the bleachers wearing volleyball shorts.
That would make me forget everything. I mean, if she was hot. Some women should not wear volleyball shorts. But
let them. I don't mind watching it.
Yeah, who am I to judge, really?
You said you wanted skin.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want a whole bunch of it like hanging out everywhere, but I do like to see skin. But then again, I'm not all that picky, so. All right, so our I can't count. I believe this is our 4th question.
Yes, 4th. Mm-hmm.
See, he numbered them backwards, so I'm all discombobulated now. So our fourth question is, what's the biggest shock you've ever had on a date?
How boring people can be. And by people, I mean me. I had so many first dates that never turned into a second because I spent 55 minutes talking about Ghostbusters or how much I like breakfast food. I am the most boring asshole. Despite that I do comedy, I'm just a boring asshole in real life. You can ask my wife. It's true.
I don't believe you.
Well, half the battle's knowing.
Yeah, I think you're lying about that.
All right. I did have one girl ask me why I wasn't taller.
Oh,
and
shit.
I am 6'5".
I was going to say, you're fairly tall, so I don't.
How damn tall was she?
Not tall at all.
Well,
Jesus.
Wait,
what was
hold
that
on.
for?
We're missing something here. What was your answer to that?
I think I said what?
Right.
And then I literally said, I don't know. I guess I didn't eat my vegetables and drink enough milk.
I blame mom. Blame mom. Like it's mom's fault. She didn't make me any bigger. Mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would think so. The biggest shock I think I ever had on a date was a chick that was a germaphobe. She said, I'm a German. I'm like, what the hell are you? What the hell is that? What's that mean? She's like, well, if you shook my hand, I'd feel really uncomfortable right now, and I'd have to go scrub my hands with antibacterial soap. I'm like, this date's over. I mean, how are you going to do some of the freaky shit I want to do if you have a problem shaking my hand?
Why even bother going on a date if you're a germaphobe?
I don't know.
It's like everything that has to do with a date is going to involve germs
Right.
one way or another.
Yes.
At least anything fun.
Exactly. Exactly. Like, I just don't get it.
No fun for you.
No. So blowjob's out of the question, I guess.
Right.
I guess a hand job would be out of the question too. Huh.
I guess that would depend on how many Ziploc bags you were carrying.
What was that? The full body condom. What was that? Was that the police academy? The full body condom? That might work. I don't know.
That's why Gino keeps cling wrap in his trunk now.
Right.
Just in case.
Yeah, right.
You weren't supposed to tell everybody that, Will.
He's got some chloroform and rope too. Just so you know.
For cleanup.
Hey,
right.
hey. Now you're telling way too much. I was going to
Which is
deny.
unnecessary
How
in
much-
Pittsburgh because you could just toss them off a bridge.
Right. But I want, well, the chloroform and the duct tape's for dates. But the thing is now I won't be able to deny that shit in court because you put it out here.
Oh,
They're
my
going to
bad.
play this to the jury now.
I could tell him it was a joke. I could just say it was a joke.
That's true.
Yeah, it was a joke.
It might work. Probably
If this
not.
podcast gets played in court, I think I would just be happy.
Yeah.
No doubt. All right. So our fifth question is, and I know this might be a little personal, and I hope your wife's not listening to the podcast, but the question is, have you ever paid for sex?
I mean, God, I'm such a dork. It's not often that I get to apologize for not paying for sex, but I'm sorry, no. I have been to strip clubs, and I consider that to be a related field of work. You know, sex work is work, and I'm happy to lend my moral support to it, but I'm not what you call like a regular patron. I'm not, or John. Like, I don't mind that you're out there doing it, but I'm probably not gonna, like, whenever I go to a strip club, I just pay strippers to talk to me. The few times I've been there, I am so uncomfortable with the lap dance. I can see Gino. You don't believe a word of this. This is true. I don't like lap dances at all. I feel like
I do not believe a word of this.
the nature of the transaction, where I am paying you money to pay attention to me, it just feels so sad to me.
Yeah,
Because
so
I
you're
go on
looking-
stage to get people to pay attention to me.
You're looking at it all wrong.
I guess so. I mean, I'm married, so I
Well,
think I'm
that's
looking at it right
probably
at this
why.
point.
Because I have the feeling you're just saying all this shit because you're afraid she's going to watch this. But whether you're paying for it or not, you just have to believe everything they're saying to you is true while it's going on. I know they say that to every dude they're on top of, but while I'm in there, I believe every word of it. Like when the Asian lady tells me how big and handsome, muscular I am when she's giving me a massage, I don't care. She probably says that to everybody. When she tells me how huge my penis is, she probably says it to everybody. But I believe it while I'm in there. And as I pointed out to a friend of mine, he said, you know, she said it to everybody. I said, well, maybe she's only been with Chinese dudes, and my dick does look big compared to the Chinese dudes. And he goes, okay, you might have a point there. So that's how it's all how you look at it.
That's a lot of convincing.
I'm single. I don't need a whole lot of convincing. Yes. So, all right. So that's our 5 questions. So now we have to do my favorite segment on this show, and it's because I thought of it. Bubby, tell Will what time it is.
Well, it's bitch slap or bang.
All right, Will. So we're going to give you a choice of 2 people, and they're fictitious people, and
Okay.
you have to tell us which one you would bitch slap and which one you would bang. Okay, and most importantly, why? Now, I'm a little concerned about this one because how old are you, Will?
I'm 36.
So I had one for you, but I'm a little concerned it might be before your time. Are you familiar with the show Laverne and Shirley?
Yes, I am.
Oh, good. Then I want to know which one, Laverne or Shirley?
Oh, now we're kind of testing how familiar I am with it.
Well, if you just, I think you just need to know what they look like, basically. Well,
gotta
maybe a
Google
little
this.
more. Yeah, you got to think about their characters. Like,
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
Laverne's a little, yeah.
because if you remember
Let's
the characters,
see.
this is a tough question. Because there's a couple things to look at here.
Right. They both got this. You can't really distinguish the haircuts. They're both fantastic haircuts. I'm into the bulletproof look. No, and they both show about the same amount of leg. Boy, this is can I bang both of them at the same time?
Oh, damn. There you go.
Not technically no, but I mean I get why you'd want to do that. But you got to bitch slap one and bang the other.
Which one was louder?
Laverne
was
definitely, yeah.
definitely
Laverne
louder.
was definitely louder.
Well, then you bitch slap her because that's going to be a lot more satisfying.
That's not a bad point. See, for me, I was thinking like Shirley, I think, is a little hotter than Laverne. But Shirley's like a little more mild mannered, whereas Laverne's a little crazier.
She's
So
a
I'm
little,
thinking the sex could be a little freakier with Laverne. Plus, if you bitch slap Laverne, she's liable to kick the hell out of you. And if you bitch slap Shirley, she's just going to cry and run off. So I think I would bang Laverne.
They're both good. I mean, don't they work in a brewery? So they're both
They do.
drinking girls. That's
Yes.
good options,
And
right?
they could both probably get you a discount on beer.
yeah.
I thought about that too.
You're right.
You made the question too hard.
Yeah.
That's the idea. Yes, that's the idea. So I don't know. How about you, Bob? Which one would you do?
I'm coming with you. I think I definitely do Laverne too, just because she seems a little more spunky. So I think when the light switch goes out, she's wild.
You got an opinion here, don't you, Todd? Todd, I can see it in Todd's face. He has an opinion. Todd doesn't like to talk on our show, Will, because he's afraid that we're going to go down in a ball of flames or get arrested by the FCC. So he doesn't want to be affiliated, even though his name's on the podcast.
I hear you. He's a coward. I got you.
So I'm trying to drag him into this, and I know I can see he wanted to say something about this.
Yeah. So
Well, like, my last name's DeFazio, and Laverne's last name is DeFazio.
yeah.
So my nickname all through grade school is Laverne.
I
I don't know,
Should not have told me that.
but so I'm gonna be with you guys, and I'd say bang Laverne because I think she's gonna be more crazy and wild, and plus Shirley, I don't want to follow the big ragu. He's a stud muffin.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna follow the big
I
ragu.
was- I
That's
didn't
a good
think
I
of
couldn't
it.
compete with all
I
that.
forgot about
I couldn't
that.
compete with all that.
That's a hell of a
that
point.
I
that
forgot she was banging.
hunk
the
of
big
man.
guy.
You know what I mean? I couldn't follow that.
You're right.
I don't. I would have self-esteem issues.
What was his name? Carmine.
It was like something. It
Yeah.
sounded like rag. They call him the big ragu.
They call him the big
Because
rat.
I
Yeah.
remember,
Yeah.
I
I
remember,
remember.
like he was like some like dance champion or
Yeah, and he
something.
like sang and
Yeah, and then they go,
Yeah.
well, what's he gonna do? Dance us to death? And he's also the Golden
He was-
Gloves boxing champion.
Yeah.
Oh, that Carmine.
Yeah.
I couldn't compete with that.
No. Yeah, that's a hell of a point. That's why he wanted it. That was a good point. The big ragu.
You know, and I did not tell him about this ahead of time, so he's thought about this beforehand. Like this is not the first time that he thought about doing Laverne and Shirley. I've
Oh,
thought
you got
about
called Laverne all through grade school. How could he
Yeah.
not think about it?
it. That's a good point. I can't wait to bring that up again in future podcasts. All right, I thought about banging them both too when I was watching the show.
Well, hell yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't like Charlie's Angels, but it was still pretty hot.
His last name was Ragusa, Carmen Ragusa.
That's
That's why he's the big ragu.
That was
Big
why he was a
ragu.
big ragu. Yeah.
I remember him and Fonzie would fight like groups of people. Stand back to
Yeah.
back. And
Plus,
pick
he's
out
probably
everything.
packing. You know, it's like it'll be like banging a bucket of warm water. Not fun.
Wow, this
He is
deteriorated
packing.
quickly.
You can see in this picture right here.
Why are you looking
He
at
has
this
a little
pecker?
leotard on
Yeah,
there.
he is
why
packing.
am I-
Definitely.
Will, you can't see it,
you
but
can't see it, Will.
he
but
has
yeah.
he has a purple leotard on, and it goes all the way up to his belly button at least, and it's not even wrecked.
Will, I just want you to be aware of what's going on here, that a guy they called Laverne in elementary school is showing us a picture of Carmen's dick.
I just Googled the big ragu, and all that came up is his DUI mugshot. So I don't know what Google you guys are working on.
It went downhill after the show.
I believe Todd typed in Big Ragu's pecker.
It auto-filled. It's not his fault.
Right? Based on his search history, is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Google's like, I know what you want. Don't worry.
Oh my God. I say that all the time. Whatever you do, just don't look at my search history. You do whatever you want. Oh my God. I entered my phone. Somebody took my phone today. I was somewhere and someone was looking at a picture and they grabbed the phone in my hand and I'm thinking, oh my God, just don't look at any other pictures. Just look at that one. Please don't scroll because, oh my God.
Then they get into the midgets and.
They'll
Yeah.
see all kind of stuff that will frighten them.
They need to pass laws about looking at people's phones. Like, that's just,
Yes.
I think I need some protections. It's not cool.
No.
No.
Well, people do it all the time. You're like, oh, check this out. And you purposely hold the phone so they only can see a picture, and then they grab it out of your hand so they can look at it closer. Look, you can look at it closer, but if you start to raise that other hand toward the phone, I'm going to fuck you up. I'm telling you that right now.
And that should be excusable, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yes.
In a court of law, Your
You're like,
Honor, he tried to
"No."
scroll my photos.
Not guilty. Next case.
Yeah, as long as they don't say, well, enter into evidence Gino's photos, please. No, I'll plead guilty if it keeps the pictures out of evidence. Yeah, oh my God, could you imagine?
Oh no, no.
No, I could not. All right, Will, so is there anything you want to promote? Anything you got coming up?
No, not anything on the horizon. You know, the pandemic hit me the same as it hit everyone else. I don't really have any dates, especially not in Oregon. Just starting new here.
Yeah.
So
What's the comedy scene like in Oregon?
it's pretty good. Portland is a bigger scene. There's some national headliners that came out of Portland. Not so
How
long ago.
close are you to Portland?
I am in Portland.
Oh, you're right in Portland?
No.
Yeah, when the government was snatching people off the streets for protesting, I was watching from my balcony and drinking a beer, laughing at them.
Dumbass.
Were you telling a few jokes off the balcony while they were getting arrested?
No, just drinking beers and watching the flashbangs go off and being grateful it wasn't me.
I hear that.
Yeah. Wow.
I definitely hear that. Yeah, I've never been to Portland.
No, me either. Never been that way.
That's cool. So let's see. I got a show coming up Saturday night in Arnold, PA. It's
Ooh,
Iceberg Studios. Yeah.
I played Arnold. That's a fun crowd.
Yeah. Actually, I've been there one other time, and it was actually pretty fun. I mean, if you can get in there and get out of there alive, it's pretty fun. Just kidding. But, yeah, it's not bad. And then I think I got a Father's Day show coming up with Izzy. Izzy for Real's doing a comedy show in West Mifflin somewhere, I think I'm doing. But that's about it.
These
as
are
far as
great
that
plugs,
goes.
Gino.
Great plugs.
Yeah, I don't know where they are, what time they start, but, you know.
Yeah. Well.
They're on my
It's still
Facebook
everywhere.
page.
People
Yeah.
will figure it out.
Exactly.
It's not like there's that much going on in Arnold. I'm pretty sure you could just poke your head out the door and shout. Figure out where it is.
Yeah, it's about 3 blocks long. You're about right. I keep telling everybody they call it Arnold so you don't know it's New Ken. 'Cause it's really, I mean, never mind. So you're in New Kent. So, all right. So, you got anything else?
No, that's it.
You got anything you want to add, Will?
Thank you for having me on. It was a lot of fun.
Oh, man. Thanks
Yeah, it
for
was cool.
coming on. We appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. So, our next podcast will be in 2 weeks. So, today's the 2nd. So, I'm really good at math. So, that will be on the 16th of June.
Yes. Wow.
We'll be back at our normal time, 7 o'clock. We had to move to 9 because, Will lives on
Well, it's clearing
the
up.
left coast, and we had to accommodate him. 'Cause something about a job or something he was saying. I don't know. But, yeah, so we'll be back at 7 o'clock in 2 weeks. And our guest in 2 weeks is going to be Lena Kinney.
Okay.
So we'll have Lena on in 2 weeks. And thanks for tuning in. We appreciate it. And
Absolutely.
that's a wrap on episode 15. We made it all the way to 15 episodes, Will. We haven't been shut down yet. We know it's coming, but we made it to episode 15. So, hey, Will, thanks again for coming on. I really
Thanks, bud.
appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. I'm glad. Thank you for accommodating me.
No
That was
problem.
cool.
I was just messing with you. I don't mind. And what's really cool is me and Bubby don't have to get up early tomorrow,
Yes,
so this
we're
was
off.
the perfect Wednesday to do this.
Perfect Wednesday.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
so-
usually get up early, but we're both off tomorrow. So
All
'Cause of the holiday.
Extra day off on a short week. Nice.
yes,
Yes.
worked out good.
Worked out great.
So thanks again, Will,
We'll see you, bud.
and thanks
you.
everybody for watching.